कुछ बनाव बने हैं जो इस साल जनवरी में भी थे और जनवरी के बाद भी बनाव बने हैं। जो मेन शिवरंजनी का केस था उसको तो हमने डिटेक्ट किया था, पर कुछ पुराने केसेस अनडिटेक्ट रहे थे। इन अनडिटेक्ट केसेस को भी हमने छोड़ा नहीं था और जैसे कि आपसे पहले बात हुई थी उस समय भी हमने बात की थी कि हम इसको डिटेक्ट करेंगे।
The gang, which hailed from Madhya Pradesh, was finally nabbed a year after they committed the heinous crime in Bengaluru on March 23, 2013. The Ahmedabad cops were certain that the gang was in Madhya Pradesh. Hence, they sent teams across to arrest them and bring them back to Gujarat.
आज एक गैंग पकड़ी गई है, बहुत ही भयंकर जुनूनी प्रोफेशनल गैंग मध्य प्रदेश की थी, जो हमारे पास कुछ टेक्निकल और ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस इनपुट्स थे उसके आधार पे हम वर्क कर रहे थे और टीम्स हमने यूपी और मध्य प्रदेश में भेज रखी थी।
How the gang was arrested was indeed a commendable job of the Ahmedabad cops. They traced a wedding that was taking place in Madhya Pradesh. The wedding was that of a relative and one of the gang members. The accused were nabbed while they were on their way back.
इंफॉर्मेशन मिलने पे हमारी एक टीम मुरैना एक गैंग के रिलेटिव की शादी में गई और फॉलो अप करते हुए रास्ते में से इस गैंग को लिफ्ट किया।
3 of the 4 accused were at the wedding and were nabbed by the cops. But one of the gang members, who was identified as Vishal Goswami, was not present with the gang when they were arrested. However, it didn't take them long to nab Vishal either.
जो 3 शख्स हमने पूछपरछ के बाद गिरफ्तार किए हैं वो मनीष गोस्वामी है, विनय परमार और गौरव तोमर। इस गैंग में और लोग भी हैं, उनके पीछे भी हम लगेंगे।
The gang was not involved in 1 or 2 cases. There were 4 cases registered against them at Ahmedabad as well. Now that this gang from Chambal has been arrested, all the 4 cases have been put to rest.
प्राथमिक जो हमने पूछपरछ की है उसमें केसेस आपके ध्यान में है। जो लाड सोसाइटी केस है, प्रकाश सोनी के मर्डर और रॉबरी का, वो डिटेक्ट हुआ है। घाटलोडिया का जो केस था और 16 का केस, घाटलोडिया में एक लास्ट जो केस हुआ है वो भी मिलके 4 केस डिटेक्ट हुए।
Before turning murderers, the gang indulged in petty crimes such as chain snatching and bike thefts. It was only their preparation for becoming the most infamous criminals in their country.
इस गैंग ने 2 चेन स्नैचिंग और करीब 6 मोटरसाइकिल चोरी, जो ये बाद में इस ऑफेंस में यूज करते थे, साथ साथ डिटेक्ट हुए हैं।
Besides Ahmedabad, the gang was active in Bengaluru and other major cities as well. What's more, the gang is so notorious that they even tried to attack an SP in one of the states where they were functioning. It was a counter-attack that they planned to escape from the clutches of the cops.
प्राथमिक पूछपरछ में ये भी शायद पता चला है कि ये दूसरे सिटीज गुजरात के सिवाय बैंगलोर और अन्य जगह में भी ये ऑपरेट करते थे और इनकी रिकॉर्ड हिस्ट्री शीट जो है बड़ी लंबी चौड़ी है। उस हिस्ट्री शीट के अंतर्गत एक छोटा सा दाखला है जिसमें एक एसपी साहब इनको किसी स्टेट के पकड़ने गए थे और उनके ऊपर फायरिंग हुई, फिर शायद उनके हथियार ले लिए गए, फिर बाद में उनकी कुमुक आई तो हथियार वापस मिले। पर आपको सिर्फ ये बताना चाह रहा हूँ किस लेवल के ये खतरनाक लोग थे और किस लेवल की काम हमारे जो पुलिस टीम क्राइम की मुरैना गई थी वो करके आई है।
Though the gang was dangerous, all the 4 accused have now been nabbed, letting the residents of not just Ahmedabad but the most major cities across the country breathe a sigh of relief. This is the outcome of coordination between the cops. A good job done, indeed. Bansi Kalapa for News 9.
Theirs was a happy family of 5. He did everything to keep his wife and children happy. But fate had something else in store for him. As days passed, the wife fell in love with another man and ended up doing the unthinkable. What did she do? What happened to the husband? Here is a shocking story of love and lust which proved fatal for the head of the family from Mangalore.
Crime rate increases in Mangalore. Mangalore city has the distinction of having the state's highest crime rate. When it comes to the number of crimes registered every day, the city doesn't disappoint the cops. Recent cases stand testimony to the increase in the number of crimes in the district. People of Mangalore are now living in constant fear. Groups of people move around with lethal weapons like machetes, swords and cutters in small vehicles and wreak havoc with the society. Despite all the measures taken by the police to curb all these, the district continues to record crimes on a daily basis. Here is one such gruesome murder that sent shockwaves across the district. April 19th, 2014, Kalanja Kokkada, Uppinangadi, Mangalore. It was on this fateful day that an unthinkable incident took place at a house situated in the locality. In a shocking incident, a farmer was brutally stabbed to death right in front of the eyes of his wife and child by 3 masked assailants who barged into their house. "48-year-old Annaya Gowda, a resident of Shale Mane near Shale Tadka in Kalanja village, was with his wife and child sleeping at home when some unidentified people entered the house and hit him with sharp weapons and fled from the spot in no time. The family was asleep after finishing their dinner. At around 12:30 late at night, they heard sounds similar to what one would hear while removing tiles. Hearing this, Annaya Gowda opened the back door of the house to see what it was. The masked attackers who waited for this opportunity pushed him down forcefully and hit him with lethal weapons and brutally killed him. Soon they fled the spot. The family members who came to know about the incident were shocked out of their wits and immediately called the cops and informed them about the incident. Uppinangadi Circle Inspector Suresh Kumar, SI Shiva Prasad and a team of officials arrived at the spot soon after they learnt of the incident. The cops first questioned Annaya's wife Amita and the other family members about the incident. Annaya Gowda's body was later sent for post-mortem to Wenlock Hospital in Mangalore. When it was not possible to post-mortem the body there, it was sent to a private hospital in Puttur. By evening, the